Welcome to the No Manches Que Paso podcast, a podcast no one asked for about the unfiltered ups and downs of life from the perspective of two Latinas who got familias to manage,
real shit to deal with, and are just taking it one day at a time. Our chismes are your chismes,
porque why not? All right, welcome back to the No Manches Que Paso podcast for our New Year's Eve episode, or I guess New Year's episode.
Yes,
We are celebrating today. We got some champagne,
Woo woo.
and we got some poppers that will pop at the end.
That's right.
Anyway, fit check.
Wearing my Snoop Dogg D-O-double-G t-shirt that
I like him.
that I got at his concert that I went to over the summer.
Nice.
It was lit. And I had paired it up with my Nike Blazers.
I like these. I need some blazers. I've been looking at them like on the website, and now that I see them in person, they look cute.
Yeah.
I like
They're
them.
not like the most comfortable, but
Oh, so they're not like as comfy as the courts?
they're similar. It's very similar, but I feel like because these are highs, they kind of tug at your ankle and can be a little bit uncomfortable, but you just got to break them in.
Yeah, they look good though.
Yeah,
so
thanks.
it doesn't matter if they hurt.
What about you, girl?
All right, I came through and I pulled from under the bench. I scraped through to find some new Nikes that I have not shown off on this episode. So I actually bought these for Elena way back in the day when she wanted Nikes, and these were the ones that I bought, and she doesn't wear them.
Well, now they're yours again.
So, yes. Do I know what they're called? No.
No, it's all good.
But here we are. And so I am wearing my Buenas Vibras shirt because that's what I'm bringing into the new year. Shout out to Work Mija. This is her shirt, and she is an amazing entrepreneur with an amazing brand.
Nice.
We're friends.
Love it.
And I think that's it. That's all I'm wearing. Oh, this is my around the house Vata looking sweater because it's cold up and hurt.
It sure is. But you know what? Next year is going to be nice in here, so I'm excited for you.
I know. Well, watch. It's still not finished, and then we're in the summer sweating our makeup off. Well, because I don't wear makeup.
But, yeah, so I'll take the cold then, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, well, should we open our...
Yeah, let's do it. I'm not a big fan of
our drinks?
Champagne. But
so this is actually Prosecco.
Oh, Prosecco. Well, any type of alcohol. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Is it going to leak? Is it going to...
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Funny story, though. I'm not sure if I
you
shared.
don't even have glasses. We're just going to chug this?
Yes. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Oh, I don't know if you could hear the little click, 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 click. Oh, come on.
Girl, I just don't... You know what? Do you? I took a sip for you.
Yeah, well, okay. So, two things. I'm going to call myself out because we are re-recording this episode.
Yep.
The first time that we recorded this episode, I was all the way toasty.
Yes, you were.
And speaking nonsense. It's nonsense that should not be on the air.
I mean, okay. I love the energy you brought when you were, drunk. You had that fun side of you that you did not give a shit. Right?
I didn't.
You didn't give a shit. We need more of that. We need more of Karina, but without you don't need the alcohol to be who you really are deep down inside.
It's coming out. It's coming out little by little.
Yeah. I mean, probably by season 10, you'll be fully yourself. Just kidding. Let's hope not. I mean, you could be yourself. You could be yourself now, but let's hope that it doesn't take 10 seasons to open up.
Okay. Let's clarify.
Even let me finish.
There was an audible pause.
But yeah, so we're this is a new year. I want to talk about what you were grateful for in 2023. What happened, like any changes that happen that you want to see improved in 2024.
Okay, yeah, this is a good question. I think every year especially from the business perspective, I take time to assess my year. And so from the gratitude perspective, I mean, last year we didn't have the space. Like we did, but we were still in the process of figuring out what this building was going to be. We had just purchased in June of last year, and so we didn't like settle into our own space and get the Airbnb up and running and get the studio all set up until like this time last year. So it's been like a full year that we've been like settled, or at least like trying to set that foundation. So I am very grateful for this space and just the hard work that Michael and I both have put in to be able to start working towards this. I mean, we didn't have a podcast. I think this year was for me like a way to like try new things, get settled as far as like the things that were working in business, do a few more shifts so that way I can get closer to where I want to be in life and in business.
And what is that? What is your, I guess, your end goal?
I think I want to be able to have a space that is welcoming, to build community, to be able to pour into small business owners, entrepreneurs, help people through mentorship, through community. And I think it's something that I didn't know I needed, but this podcast has really helped me like just lean into more of who I am.
That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, same. I feel like this podcast has really let me be my true authentic self. Just, bring it out and be vulnerable and not care what other people think. As we're getting older, that shouldn't matter. Do what's best for you, right? And it's amazing that you are pouring back into the community because, I mean, growing up or becoming an entrepreneur early on, I wish I had that in the community, right? So kudos to you and Michael for creating this space. And I wish you both nothing but the very best.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's only through conversations that we've had with friends and fellow business owners that we've gotten to this place. Because I remember when I first started the podcast, you were part of that, like starting.
Yeah.
And I would not be where I am today without like your encouragement, your advice on how to show up on camera, how to show up in business.
Oh, come on, girl. You had the business down.
Okay.
Yes, you had it. But yeah, just being comfortable in front of the camera and just being true to yourself is really what really matters. I think people are looking for real, like real people and, honest answers and just, because not everything is going to be fucking peachy. And they want to see the downfalls. They want to see the up, like you getting back up and lifting yourself up and brushing off, dusting off your shoulders, right? And getting back out there because that's what business is about. Is just if something doesn't work, you get up and you try again and a different approach or a different, so yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And being okay with maybe not necessarily failing, but just learning from your mistakes and trying different, like something different, right? That's going to make you happy and succeed in life.
Yes. Yeah. So going back to you asking me what I'm grateful for, I think bottom line, yes, I'm grateful for the space, but I think what has got me to this place is really the friendships that I've developed over the past year. And so that includes the friendship with you that has gotten me to be able to share live
Yeah.
over the air about things that I never thought I would say.
Right, exactly. I mean, shit. Some of the stuff I really opened up and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Or, when I spoke about, postpartum, my miscarriage, like all that shit. But I know that somebody out there is going to hear, listen, and relate to my story, and I can help them. At least I can help one person, right?
Oh, for sure.
So,
Yeah. So, I mean, not to be all mushy,
but
mushy,
mushy,
mushy
mushy,
gushy.
mushy.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm grateful for you, girl.
All right, you better be.
Okay. Okay. What are you grateful for? Better be me.
I, I'm grateful. So, 2022 and part of 2023 really made me a stronger person, and because life, there's ups and downs, and and there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and like for me, what was really difficult for me was my son, like being diagnosed developmentally delayed. And I put so much effort and just really focused all of my energy on him because I wanted him to be successful. I wanted him to be great and not have any type of hurdles to overcome. Like, I wanted education and learning to be easy for him. So I was really hard on myself during those times, and business was, I realized that I didn't want to do what I've been doing the past 9-10 years, was weddings, and I found myself to be unhappy, and just kind of, what's next for me, right? What's next? What is Vanessa gonna do? So I think I'm more like, I found my place this year, and I'm happy. I'm back to where I was, and I look forward to the future. Like, before, like, there's some. I mean, everybody goes through their dark times, right? And you have to go back, and everything comes to you, like, it's like a learning lesson. You have to figure out, why is this happening to me? Like, why? There's obviously a lesson here, some, like, that I need to learn, right? So anyway, I feel like I'm getting off track here, but moral of the story is, I'm just grateful for being happy again. And my son is on the right track, and I'm more at like peace, and I know that everything's going to be okay, and I'm grateful for health, the health, because last year was so, I don't know about you, but after the pandemic, shit, like, once the masks came off, I felt like every single month my kids were sick. Every single month, literally until August of this year.
Dang.
And so that was really tough for me. Like,
Yeah.
constantly having to, you know, I'm worried about my kids. Like, they're in and out of the doctor, in and out of like immediate care and shit like that. Like, that takes a toll on you. And so finally, like, they're healthy right now. They're good. I mean, knock on some wood, right? But like, yeah, I'm grateful for my job, my family, my friendships, being able to create like this podcast with you. Like, this is something that I've never imagined, right? I always wanted to like start posting more about myself on like TikTok or social media, but I would always shy away or just never have the time to do it because, man, like, posting on social media, that's work too. Like, especially being a full-time content creator, like, you do an amazing job at like managing social media. So, and that's why we're partners. We like balance each other out, right? I'm editing, we're filming, and you're doing all the social media aspect of it. So I am grateful for you too, girl.
Oh, I think you said it, like, this podcast has been an outlet for me to have something to look forward to have fun in a way that I've never had before. Because I've always been so focused on school, then so focused on work, so focused on being a mom, so focused on being a wife, and all the things to everyone else. But this year is the first time that I'm like, let's do something fun that's like not that serious.
Right,
like
exactly.
And it has been amazing. Like,
Yes.
just like, even though there is some stress on like, oh, I need to post today, or like, what am I going to post, or like transferring the files, or like figuring out our schedule for podcasting. But like, once we sit down on these chairs, it's like
whatever flows out of my mouth. You don't have to really, I mean, you kind of have to think about what you say, but I can edit that shit out if it doesn't sound good. You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
or just cut the whole episode.
Like the last one.
If I'm talking about penises too much.
Maybe I'll show the unseen footage if you don't act right. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I did ask Michael recently, like, how do you feel about hearing me share so openly about these intimate things?
And what did he say?
He's like, I'm learning so much about you that I didn't know. And I'm just like, what? Like, you knew all this stuff. But,
well, I mean, the thing is, I feel like you have definitely opened up. I've seen a whole nother side of you, girl. But I think that's good. You're being true to yourself, and I feel like a lot of people need to just be real. Like, just keep it real, be you. And if people don't like it, well, then they're not meant to be in your life. There are other people out there that would love to be your friend.
yeah.
And they're not going to judge you. They're going to act the same way. Like, we tend to gravitate towards people that are very similar to us. You know, goofy, funny, doesn't take shit all the time so seriously. Like, I mean, I feel like that's why my friends have been in my life for so long, because, you know, we keep it real. They know who I am. They know my ups and downs, and they love me still.
Yeah. I think next season we need to get like our friends on the podcast to spill the beans.
I don't know if I want them on here. I'm just kidding.
We're going to roll this clip back when we have them sitting in the chair. Do you know what Vanessa said? No, I think only a select few people have seen this side of me before this podcast.
Which would be your sister?
My sister, my husband.
Although he doesn't know a whole...
And partly I think that's because he doesn't listen. Because
you know what? You're right.
I was I was sharing the unseen version. I was telling him about the unseen episode and how I was embarrassed and I was wilding out. And he was like, I never know about that stuff. And I was like, I've told you before. And he was like, no, you haven't. And I'm like, you were sleeping.
Right. I mean, I'm the same way. You know, my husband, I tell him one thing and he's all like, you didn't tell me that. Oh my God. Yes, I did. Okay. You just don't, you're hard of hearing. Like, you know, clean those ears.
Yes. Michael claims that his hearing has been lost because he used to play drums.
That's his excuse.
Yes.
Be like, I don't remember you telling me that. You know what? My hearing has been a little jacked from drums.
I'm like, okay.
Okay, buddy.
I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. So, what is one thing that you are excited about going into the new year?
I wanna travel more with my kids. You know, during the pandemic, there was like a break where we could not travel. So I'm excited. My kids are older now, and I wanna travel. We're going to Disney in February. So it's exciting. I'm excited about where this podcast is gonna go. I don't have any expectations, right? I don't. It's kind of like you're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with it, and I'll see where it takes us. And I feel like sometimes it's good to not have any expectations, and then just to see like what happens from there.
Yeah. So right around where this season ends, you're gonna be like, and I'm off to Disney World.
Right, exactly. So I'm excited. I'm excited to create more like content with you, like TikToks and just showing people like the real me. Like this is me. This is who I've always been. And I have always been like that shy, timid person when I'm around people that I just met for the first time, right? But I want to change that. I just want to be me and like it or not. Like, I don't care.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, you better.
I am excited to do more fun things with you. You know, it's hard because we are all so busy. Like even my friends, like it's so hard for us to plan a time to all hang out together. And I hope that we can be like intentional about setting like things that we are going to do and taking people along with it because like friendships are hard too,
Tell me about
especially as
it.
an adult.
I mean, I have lost a couple of friends along the way, and
Ooh.
it's just you grow, you're growing, you're consistently growing, and those people are just, I mean, they're either growing with you or they're not. So I want to focus my energy on those friendships that are putting the same type of effort that I am.
I think this year I did a lot of like, let's see if this works. Let's try this collaboration. Let's try this. And now I'm ready to like settle into it and
Yeah.
and grow deeper and stronger relationships with the people that I feel that are invested in what I'm doing in a relationship with me just as much as I am with them and for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I could not agree with you more.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was a good episode. I'm excited for 2024.
That's right. Girl, bring it.
Oh man, look at that code switch. I was like, I want growth in 2024.
2024. Yeah.
Okay.
No, why you make that face?
Oh,
Is it because I said 2024?
I didn't even know I made a face. I think I was maybe I was cold grabbing
Girl,
this thing.
you don't. We're very similar like that. I make faces without even knowing, and my bad. Like it's just I can't hide. Yeah. Anyways, cheers.
Anyways, cheers to
Cheers,
a good
bitch.
year. We got this.
Ugh. So nasty.
It's good. It's a little too sweet for me.
Nasty.
It says sparkling wine, product of Italy.
Italy.
Well, Italy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to be Italian.
All
They don't
right,
even,
well,
but they don't
let's
even say it like that.
celebrate. Remember how to do this?
All right, let's celebrate.
We got to twist. Wait,
Twist,
wait,
twist.
one.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Oh, shit. I don't take that off. Wait, how do I do this?
You got to firmly grasp
Grass.
and then twist. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Ooh, this one's different than the last one. I like this one better.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's do it again because that was fun.
All right.
A firm grasp on the shaft.
I got it. And then you
Then you
twist at
twist.
the bottom.
Get
Twist,
that
twist them shits.
Oh, sorry. I can always count on you to take it to 110. I'll get us to 100. You taking that extra
Yes,
10%.
I sure
Okay.
do, girl. And go. Nombre. Totally messed up.
Where'd that voice come from?
Right now, I said I didn't even.
No, him. He's
Oh,
like 3,
shit.
2, 1.
That was my husband. He's not supposed to be saying anything.
All right. Well.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Love you, girl.
Love you too. V out.
K out. That's a wrap.